Hello Internet, welcome to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It is I,
Geralt can harness
the guy you do not know.
Power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
I'll gladly argue with you about this some other time.
People arguing in the distance. Now it's time to argue.
Haven't had a chance to talk.
Face to face.
Thanks for your help. And for looking after CIri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Geralt from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the hunt. We need sorceresses, archmistresses of magic.
You mean the lodge?
Right, the lodge. Yes, isn't it in shambles?
Many of the lodge's members are dead. The rest are in hiding.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, and Fringilla Vigo are likely still alive.
And Francesca and Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing. Would you rather speak to Kira alone?
That would probably be best.
Kira, I killed her. Doesn't look like we have a choice. Okay, let's pick that option.
Don't trust the lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip. Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
Gotta protect you, you know.
You can't expose yourself.
Am I a banner to be held aloft and kept from the enemy? That's how you treat me. None of you has the courage to face this threat. Yet we must kill them. Or sooner or later we will all die.
Yeah, I will go.
Better go after her.
Wait, she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own. Then we should start training as soon as possible. She must learn to control her abilities.
This training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
What's that tower? Looks important. I think I'm going there even if the quest doesn't take me there. I mean, I wanna go there. Loading screen. The true villain of the game. A few days later. Interesting. Avila. No, that's me. That's Geralt.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? CIri.
How many times must I try?
As many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avila says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
Right, I'll try to lift her spirits.
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Hey!
Oh, a snowball fight. Okay. Interesting.
You'll regret that.
Well, I guess that's one way to...
Hey, that's
Whoa,
cheating.
where'd she go?
Wimp.
We'll see about that.
Come and get me.
Okay. I hit her, yeah.
Right now.
How do I get more snow? That, okay. Ah, she ran away.
Hey! That's cheating!
Oh, it's not. It's winning. You're cheating. You're teleporting.
Right now. Hey! That's cheating! Oh, Lordy, right now. Hey! That's cheating!
Oh, it's not cheating. Where are you? Oh, okay. I won.
You were right. That really worked.
Well, I'm glad it did.
Thanks.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
Why did I use alchemist?
Geralt. Geralt. Wake up.
What?
Well, I have hair in my
What's
face,
happening?
in my
Get
mouth.
up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Where are
Ciri,
we going?
It's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Enlighten me.
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
Unless he will. What's Avala?
Why do I doubt Avalak's a fan of this idea?
Do you see him here? I left him a letter. We'll rejoin him in Novigrad. Come. We shall talk on the way.
Gotta visit the Emperor first.
Wait. Something I gotta tell you before we go. You know, the Emperor really wanted you found.
Yennefer mentioned something.
Wanted you to visit him.
Why would you tell me now?
Because this could be your last chance to see your father.
Think I should go?
Would if I were you? Wouldn't. Got to make your own decisions. Yeah.
Ought to decide for yourself.
But I want your opinion. Should I go or not?
Yeah, you should, I think.
Probably just wants to talk.
How can you be sure? What if he wants something more?
Promised me he wouldn't force you to do anything.
Well, he wants
So
to
I
be
should go?
Empress.
He is your father.
Vesemir is on the way. I suppose we can drop in.
How is it on the way? It's not on the way in my opinion, it's quite the opposite.
Ready?
Let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save CIri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
So this is Imlerith? That was the other guy with the crown thing. Oh no, this one is the one who killed Vesemir. So yeah, makes sense. One week later in Vesemir. Takes a full week to get from Kaer Morhen to Vesemir. Interesting.
Your Imperial Majesty, Geralt of Rivia, and
Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon, Queen of Sintra, Princess of Bruges, and Duchess of Sutton, heiress to Innis Ard Skellig and Innis Ann Skellig, and suzerain of Atra and Abiara.
Okay.
Get
Well.
used to it. Before long, every soul from Nilfgaard to the Dragon Mountains will kneel before you. I did not expect you to keep your word, Witcher.
Okay. I always keep my word.
I always keep my word.
As do I. Your reward.
Didn't do this for the koi.
Didn't come to collect on a deal. You asked me to bring your daughter here. I did just that. CIri will hear you out, then we leave.
Are you sure? Never again would you need to stalk monsters while wading through sewage.
Well, that's what I do.
I'm sure.
I understand. Honor prevents you from accepting coin. In that case, a stallion, a thoroughbred Nilfgaardian, awaits you in the stables. Treat it as an expression of my gratitude.
Thank you.
Now forgive me. I wish to speak to my daughter.
follow me, sir.
White Wolf, good to see you.
No, you
Greetings,
again.
General.
You had no trouble crossing the Pontar, I trust.
None.
I take it you crossed via the ford near Bangleen? It's fortunate you did not choose to ride through Rhind, a troubled region still. Radovid seeks to breach the front in the west. But he'll not succeed. Not before the princess becomes empress and we bring order to the area.
Yeah, pretty clearly it's a done deal. Can't be sure CIri agreed to that. Yeah.
CIri hasn't agreed to that yet.
Yes, of course, she's tactful, not one to celebrate an offer not yet made. But this is not the kind of offer one refuses.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Do you know any who would not like to be Emperor of Nilfgaard? Can you imagine? I thought only the wine-addled minds of bards and poets could give birth to such stories. The prodigal daughter of the most powerful ruler in the continent's history returns on the eve of his final triumph to embrace her inheritance. Simpletons adore such stories as they do the princesses, ever beautiful and delicate who are the...
Oh, this guy.
Geralt, we're leaving.
So nice to see you, my lady.
Likewise. Time we were on our way.
A shame you can't stay. I hope to continue this on another occasion.
That makes one of us.
Well,
If he thinks he can buy me, he is sorely mistaken.
he offer anything specific?
Yes, very specific. Thoroughly absurd. Sorry, I don't want want to talk about it. Not now, at least.
Won't pressure
okay.
you. When you're ready, let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their
I think that
wounds
if
and
she
won
is
their
to
losses,
rule
save
Nilfgaard,
Ciri,
she
who
could
began
do
to
it
plan
alone.
her
She wouldn't need that
She woke
putz.
Geralt one night and urged him
I
to
don't even
travel with
remember
her
his
to Velen,
name,
to the top of Bald
but
Mountain,
she's more than
where
capable
She knew she'd find Imlerith.
of
She
doing
had
it
decided
alone.
he had to die.
Or with Dandelion, since they kind of fancy each other. Yeah, took a screenshot. I mean, wouldn't you? Look at that massive behemoth. And the beauty of the art style. You can use Quen to get rid of critical effects such as burning, bleeding, etc. Well, that's good to know. I actually already knew that, but, you know, for people that didn't. Velen, Northern Temeria, 5 days later. Here we are, on a boat. That's the mountain, the one with the giant tree. Yeah, I tried my best to get up there, but I failed. Probably because the road was blocked. Since that place is endgame material. Or sort of endgame, since we'll
The men
get
at Crow's
DLCs.
Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
He found his wife, took her away, somewhere far. Anna, she was unwell.
A true shame.
You actually know irreparably there? How?
We stand to find Imlerith here? You sure?
Avalok told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen, the crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avalok were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The crones indulge him,
Oh, God.
flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
Well, let's go then.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
Let's
The
do
peasant
this.
folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why.
Well, I think it's something gruesome and disgusting.
Avalok claims vanity is Imlerith's greatest weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalok's student.
Really? Interesting. Avalok is more interesting every second that passes. Why can I not run?
Should I shoot?
What serve the ladies?
He's in.
He's in what?
Let them approach.
But
They've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that way, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
What a privilege that will be. We'll sit down by a
We
fire.
thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
Well, I think that's a good way to get them. To get their attention. Who's that guy? Blue flower man. Okay, hello wild animals. Look at them, just not giving a damn. What's the feast celebration?
This celebration, what's it about?
what do you need to know, Wanderer?
No need for anger. The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long, and on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Snivelling, scared to death, and about 8 years old.
Stay calm.
Why do the ladies need children?
Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
We know not and never ask.
You
don't
should.
know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
Right. So what's the blessing about?
Said the ladies bestow blessings on you.
Aye, for our lives turn thus. First a summer of labouring neath the hot sun, then autumn rains, then a winter of death. Then we await spring, when all that is dead is born anew. And from our blood and sweat the oak bears acorns, at times few, at times a handful.
What do you do with the acorns?
They
The
probably
Velen
eat them?
elders gather, hold council. Some favour grinding them to spread on the fields for a rich harvest. Others want them given to a cunning woman who'd make medicine for consumption.
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all Velen.
'Tis never enough.
Right, changing topic.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions.
The gate. Why can't we get past it? Yes, that's a good question.
Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
I see. We should go.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
Okay, let's go to this Thekla first.
He can never know.
Hard winter. Ladies, merciful ladies.
Foolish people. Foolish.
Look, a child.
Oh no, that's Johnny.
No, a godling. I know him. Name's Johnny.
Well, old B, you're back.
I am.
And I see you found your lass. I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me. As I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me CIri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
Looking for a path to the summit.
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you. I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she is stubborn as you.
Even more so.
Exactly.
Figured as much. Path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
We gotta try.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday.
Okay, kid.
Moons are rising.
Ooh, a trader. Maybe he has Gwent cards. Let's
Great
see.
aims.
Great aims to you too.
Wouldn't
Gwent
mind
cards?
a look at your stock.
No? Oh, but you have this. Stagger. Yeah. Not too bad, not too good either. Don't need these items. And I'm pretty sure you have the coin to take them off my hands. Now for the more expensive things, you're positively useless. As I said. Well, I'll buy this from you. I'll get more money, and I could sell all of my swords and other useless items. Wow, that crossbow is a good one. Well, thank you for your time, Mr.
Wouldn't mind a look at
What?
your stock.
No, I would mind actually. No, I want to say farewell. Right, the crossbow. Oh, is mine. It was supposed to be equipped. Well, at least I don't have to sell it. Let's go to Tekla, shall we? The blind old woman.
It's clearing up.
Who's that? Well, come on, come closer, girl.
What's that on her face?
Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Never mind. Got me answer.
What the actual
I
fuck?
choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
I'm going with her.
If she goes up the mountain, I go with her.
What else is the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend alone.
Right, okay. Appearances can be deceiving.
You misjudged me. I'm worthy as anyone.
Girl?
He's spryer than any youth. Only smells like corpses because he kills monsters. And he'll kill any who stand in his way.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right you may appeal my choice. But to do so you must best the challenge.
Sure thing, I will best your challenge.
I accept the challenge.
Come.
I'll have to fight the old lady, who's probably one of the crones. That's what I expect anyway. But of course there could be something else. Jump down there and survive?
Look this over. A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Horn. Now, bring me the coin.
There's definitely monsters down there. A droner. Okay. What? Why? Why are you not equipped? Oh wait, you're equipped. I just didn't select you. Drown, drowner. Question is, how did the coin get down there? Okay, gotta get out of here now before my breath runs out. Looks like this way heads upwards. Yes. Okay, survived. Yay. That's good news. Come on, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there. No, you can't do it. That's unfortunate, Geralt, that's very unfortunate. Well then, let's swim. Definitely not this way, so it had to be that one, but Oh. I'll find a way somehow, I think. I hope. Almost out of breath. Okay. There we go. Let's end this video here and continue this storyline in my next one. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, share, comment, and have a great day. Vafail.